add some trees to our drawing. We're going to add the trees on the left side. We're going to use a number of different strategies to make our trees appear that they are getting smaller in perspective. The first thing we want to do is provide a guideline. Lightly, from corner to corner, corner to vanishing point, I'm going to put in a guideline. This is going to be the stopping point for my trees. The largest tree is going to be the tree closest to the edge of the paper. It is going to be the tallest tree and the widest tree. I'm going to firmly put my T-square on the paper, and I'm going to first start with 2 parallel vertical lines. The parallel vertical lines are not going to touch the bottom or the top. I'm going to give myself a little bit of space. This is the first trunk of the first tree. To make this simple tree, I'm going to simply on the bottom add a little kick out, a little tree skirt, and on the top I'm going to form about 45-degree angles. In the center of the 45-degree angles, I'm going to tuck in the letter V. And then I'm simply going to add the appearance of leaves with some curved lines. Now it's time to move on to our second tree. The second tree is going to be shorter and more narrow than the first tree. Additionally, this tree is going to be overlapped by our first tree. So I'm drawing parallel vertical lines to get me started. That tree was too wide. I have to make sure that the trees are narrower than the tree before it. 2 parallel vertical lines. Again, a little curve at the bottom, a V at the top, 45-degree angle approximately, V tucked right in, and because this tree is behind the other, I'm going to tuck it behind. It's going to be overlapped by that first tree. I'm going to put a third tree. I'm going to slide it closer to the vanishing point. It's going to be shorter and more narrow than the last tree. I'm going to add that little kick out at the bottom and a V tucked in, my 45-degree angle, and again add some foliage. To double check my trees, I'm going to take my T-square and make sure that each starting point of the tree goes up, and then the same principle from the top down. Each tree should be shorter and each tree should be narrower. I'm going to take a second and erase the horizon as it would not be seen through the tree.